G'day. The purpose of this dynamic stretching routine is to take the joints of the body through a full range of motion in preparation for the activity that you're going to do. It should be dynamic in nature and not ballistic, so you're taking the joint to its full range of motion but not in a powerful ballistic kind of way. If you're doing heavy strength or power activities, like a 1 to 6 rep range type activity, then you should also do an additional warm-up of that particular activity in preparation for that heavy set. And ideally you should add a low intensity aerobic activity to this dynamic warm-up to complete your preparation for exercise. Enjoy! The first exercise in our dynamic stretching routine is for the neck. We're just going from side to side with the neck, taking the ear directly towards the shoulder. And then back to the center and forward and back. Then moving to the shoulders, we're just taking the shoulders back, up and forward and down as wide as you can. And then the other direction. And then swinging the arm around. So one at a time, swinging the arm as wide as you can at a slow, consistent speed. And then the other direction. And then changing arms. And the other direction. And then taking your arms out in front of you, and just rotate your trunk from side to side. And come back to the center and a side bend. And the other side. Again, a slow, consistent pace from side to side. Maybe you're gradually increasing the range of motion as you go. And then rotating the hips in a circle, taking back, side, forward, side, back, side, forward, side, as wide as you can. Try to keep your torso as still as you can whilst you do that. So it's just the hips that are moving. And the other direction. The next exercise is a roll down. We're going to start, I'll show you this side on. We're going to take our hands to the floor, walk your hands out, and then press the heels into the floor. So you're stretching the calves. And then come all the way down to the floor and press your body up. And lift the hips. And walk your hands back in. Then we have a roll down. So we're stretching the calves and the torso during that stretch. And then from a lateral lunge, we'll step to the side and lunge in the direction of your knees. So your knees in line with your foot. Come back up to upright and then to the other side. So side to side, lateral lunge. And then going to a back lunge. We will step directly back, lunge down, and then reach over to the side. We're reaching to the side that the front leg is on. And then come back, other side, reach across. So let's do that a couple of times. And then the same lunge, but with a rotation this time. Lunge, rotate. Lunge, rotate. And then we're going to a deep squat. So have your feet fairly wide apart here, and you're sitting down between your heels. And then come back up. Once again, keep the knees in line with your feet as you lunge down. One more time. And then the next exercise is hip opening. So we lift our hip up, rotate around and down. And hang on to a wall if that makes it easier. Hip up, around, down. Up, around and down. Then the other direction, take the hip out to the side, bring it forward, back down. So it's a circular fashion with the hip. And let's do that on the other side. Leg up, rotate, down. So as big a circle as you can. And then the other direction, out to the side and forward and down. Once again, as wide as you can. And then we have leg swings. Again, hang on to the wall if that helps. And just swing your leg as far forward and back as you can. And once you've done forward and back, then across your body. Let that leg swing as high as is comfortable to do so. And the other side. Swinging directly forward and back initially. And then across your body. There we have the dynamic stretching routine.